Beau Taylor, the Roof Group, Blackhawk Roofing, Beau Taylor and Associates, consultant to the stars, salesman to the world. This is Roof Rants, where I rant about, you guessed it, roofs, dog. And so if you're excited, as excited about roofs as I am, then you're gonna love this. Today's subject is the easiest trap to fall in as a young salesman. I think we all are caught doing it. To this day, I still find myself doing it because it seems intuitively like the right thing to do, but it's career suicide at the door, and that is information dumping. What is called information dumping. It's I knock on a door, they answer, and I'm like, hey, I'm Beau Taylor with the Roof Group. We're doing a couple of the roofs in your neighborhood, and they're already starting to, I'm losing them. I'm losing them with the fact that I was too generic, probably. I didn't show up at the door with enough enthusiasm. They're just not in the mood. They're starting to talk, thank you, we're fine, right? And we do what? We start to information dump, and that's just go bleh, and just throw up information all over this person that is already not interested, right? So they're like, I'm fine. And you're like, I'm Beau Taylor. The insurance company's paying for a new roof, so we get a new roof. Damn it, we could have got her a new roof. Why'd you close the door? Well, you already had lost her, one. But two, do you think really when you leave, oh, that lady's going to hear what I said and she's going to call me? No, you just realize I screwed up and you feel embarrassed. The insurance companies are paying for you. If you have a new, how do you know you have damage? Ah, damn it. There's a lot of damage up there. And they close the door. Although it feels counterintuitive until you put yourself out there and do it, the way to handle that person is to stop, let them interrupt you, and then ask them a question. The reason being is, when do they shut the door on you? They shut the door on you every time when you're talking. No one ever shuts the door on themselves when they're talking. No one ever hates to hear themselves talking. No one's like, okay, fair enough. I understand. Let me ask you a question. How long have you been living here? You know what? I've been living here 3 years. And they close the door on themselves and they go inside. That never happens. They'll be like, 3 years. We've been here 3 years. Okay, so is the roof 3 years old, or how long's the roof been here? A little bit longer than that? It's kind of hard to tell, probably. It's not that old, though. No, the roof's not that old at all. It's like 10 years old. Okay, I totally understand. Where you're coming from. So the first thing we're doing is any objection. This goes for all objections, but especially this scenario where any objection, I'm instantly going to agree with them, right? Because I can't disagree with them. Then we're at a point of contention. Plus, if I'm a good salesman, I understand that their point is actually very valid. They're not interested. They do have a contractor. They truly believe their roof is not damaged. They were denied. You know what I mean? All of their complaints are legitimate, fair and legitimate complaints. So the first thing to do is acknowledge that. I see where you're coming from. I get that. We actually run into that all the time. However, were you aware of, and then ask them a question, because then it gets them talking. One, and what happens when they're talking? They're giving you more ammunition. You're literally sitting there loading your gun. I saw an analogy once of I ask a question and I just load another bullet into my gun. Oh, really? Okay. So when you say it's not that important to you right now, getting the roof done, you do see yourself somewhere down the line getting your roof repaired. Obviously, you want to get to that eventually. Then I shut up and take another bullet out and I put it in the gun because she's giving me more and more and more information. You know, this woman who was going to slam the door in my face if I kept talking is now saying, yeah, we thought about doing it last year, but there really wasn't enough damage. And I called my agent and he came out and inspected it himself. We went to high school together and there wasn't any damage at all. And so